Hi, I'm Mark Rabin. You might remember me from Shingo Award recipient books such as Lean Hospitals or Healthcare Kaizen. It's unfortunate that we're not able to all get together in person this year. It's understandable. I'm glad we can put health and safety first. I'll look forward to coming back in 2021 where I'll have an opportunity to do the half-day workshop that I was going to do this year. It's a workshop based on my most recent book, Measures of Success: React Less, Lead Better, Improve More. And I'm glad that we'll have 30 minutes together because I think the topic and the main point that I want to share is how we can improve a lean management system with something called process behavior charts. I think this methodology helps us embrace scientific thinking. And within the context of lean management, I think some people think that statistical methods are the exclusive domain of Six Sigma. But I don't think that's not really true. A simple yet powerful method called process behavior charts can be incredibly helpful as part of our lean journey and lean approach. Process behavior charts are a specific form of what's sometimes called a control chart or an SPC chart. And these help lean leaders understand when the system that they're managing has changed in a meaningful way. Instead of reacting to or explaining or demanding root cause analysis for every up and down in a metric, leaders can learn how to ignore what you might call noise in a metric and instead focus our precious time and energy on understanding signals when they present themselves in the data. Process behavior charts effectively filter out noise in our metrics. Now, we can also use process behavior charts as a means for a statistically valid before and after comparison, so we can test the effect of countermeasures or improvements that we're putting into place. We can avoid faulty cause and effect analysis that might confuse a small blip in the metrics after a Kaizen event with what we'd hope to be a larger, more meaningful, and sustained impact. So in this talk, I'll make the case that all lean leaders should be using control charts. I had a chance to visit one of the many times I've been to the Toyota plant in San Antonio. Somebody else on the tour asked, does Toyota use Six Sigma in manufacturing? They say not. They don't use formal Six Sigma. They do, as they said at the tour, they do teach every employee the classic 7 quality improvement tools. If you're familiar with those date back to total quality management. Control charts are one of those 7 basic tools. And from what I've learned from Professor Don Wheeler, process behavior charts are, I think, the form of control chart that we can use for ongoing metrics. We can make it part of our lean journey. So I hope you'll be able to join me for the talk. And I want to thank the Shingo Institute for inviting me to give the talk in this format. And I hope everyone is able to be well, stay safe during these challenging times. Thanks.